Hi everyone, it's Mary with a passion for paper. I'm here to share with you today my design team project for Losmimisarmoire April. I had so much fun creating this journal, and it is just a lot of beautiful shades of blue. As you can see, it got a little bit chunky, and I think the images on the front and back covers are my absolute favorite, and I just really am excited to share with you this beautiful blue journal. I've been working a lot with neutrals, so it was really fun to take a break from the neutrals and from the pink. I love working with neutrals in the avocado dyed pink papers, but so this was really nice to just have a little fun with these beautiful blue pieces in this kit. So I will link her kit below that I used, and this is available in Silvia's Etsy shop, so please go check it out. This was what I put on the cover. Again, one of my favorite images. I just love this French postcard, and you can see it has a little French writing right down at the bottom, and then these gorgeous blue flowers in the writing. It's just so nice. And then I had some of this applique that I put there just to complement these beautiful images. And again, another one on the inside. I just added a little bit of lace here. And so I really did stick with the French theme. I love the French script on the images, and these French postcards are just delightful. This was actually a piece that I got from Mori at Moricita, Forgotten Treasures, and this is a print out of this piece that I have in my collection now. And it says here Mardi 25th of Janvier, and this is a beautiful French vintage piece in a student's notebook. Added a little bit of lace, and inside here we have some more gorgeous French ephemera. This is one that I also have in my private collection, and I just print out on the coffee dyed paper, so it does get that beautiful aged patina on it, and tuck that right in the back. And then I created this lovely tag using paper from the kit and adorable little image here of this little girl and her kitten. So charming. And just a little bit of coffee dyed paper on the back for some journaling spots. And again, this was also an image from the kit. You can see how beautiful that is. Carte postale. Love those postcard images. And this is some of my tea-dyed paper. This is the lace pattern, and I do have these available in my Etsy shop as well, which I will also link below. Some vintage lace in beautiful embroidery. And this is just a beautiful dried flower that I put in there. It's from my hydrangea bush, and this adventitious. So here we have some vocabulary cards. Now I have some in English that I coffee dyed. That would be these two, and then this one in the middle here is a French vocabulary card. Good day. And so it's green on the back, black on the front. Bonjour. I just think it's fun to mix and match these. I have listed these French ones in my shop, and I will be posting these coffee dyed English ones as well very soon. So those are just a nice little assortment in this beautiful pocket. This is glorious triangle of embroidery that I purchased at an antique shop up in New Jersey when we were traveling there. And here's another piece of vintage French ephemera. This one's dated 1947. And again, it is from my collection, a printout that is on coffee dyed paper. And there's a little tuck spot up here this can just go into. And this is some of that beautiful paper from Silvia's kit. And just a little applique there of some silk flower and embellishment and a little cluster that I had. I just put that in, and this is another beautiful image from Silvia's kit. Some lace and vintage French book page, and I love this vintage French book because it does have that beautiful blue edging on it. Some pattern paper, and I love that you can kind of see through there. There's a hint of the image underneath, which is a lovely photo from Silvia's kit, and I just layered that up with a few vintage pieces there and some pretty blue lace. Oh, this is a bag. I have some of these cute little Kraft polka dot bags in my shop as well. So into this bag, I just put this pretty journaling card, again with that really pretty paper and torn edges on a coffee dyed index card. So the index 3x5 cards fit perfectly in these charming little polka dotted Kraft bags. And then this is another pretty little French label and lace, and this blue paper is just children's scribble pad paper that I found at a thrift shop. So it's all different colors, and I just loved that it has this beautiful blue color that fits in so well with this journal. Another lovely image and some pretty paper. I love the little brownish aged bit there, so that fits in perfectly here. A little bit of trim and music sheet. And this is a page from a French English dictionary. And what was so fun about this is I looked for one that had some blue in it. So this is Conte Bleu, fairy tale, cordon bleu, first rate cook. So all of these are blue terms, bluish, somewhat blue, to make blue. So that is just a little bit of extra blue fun for this blue journal. And this here is some of my coffee dyed fabric. And I do sell this in my shop as well. Love the way this feels. And I coffee dyed this beautiful pattern on here, which is a plastic lace stencil. And so I just think it's so fun to have that as a page in the journal. Another journaling card here, a little tag with some vintage French lace, coffee dyed gorgeously grungy on the back. These are made out of file folders, and the pretty images there from Silvia's kit. Belly band and a little pretty, this is the same ribbon that I tied the journal with, just a little extra in here, and another piece of that dried hydrangea. And this is a beautiful French label that I embossed with this beautiful pattern here. Just a little book page tucked in there. Journal is in the title of the book, which I thought was fun. And it also has that blue edging. And again, a little fabric ruffle that has some rust dye, sari silk, beautiful grunginess here, and a little cluster with a dangle and some embossed paper, a little journaling spot to write with blue, and a little French music page scrap there. This is in the kit, this lovely little postcard here, and I just backed it with some coffee dyed paper. It has stenciling on it. This is a beautiful page. This is actual vintage page from a French book that I received from Maury and Mauricita, and it's from the 1930s. It has such a lovely soft feel, just wonderful. And then here's another little journaling card. This one is on an index card with some French book page, and this is from Silvia's kit, and a little bit of lace there. Just, you can kind of see the index lines. You could jot a couple things on the back there too. I'm just loving the shades of blue. And this was another really cool thing. I had talked about my piano roll paper in a previous video, and I was so excited when I saw this, and I had set it aside. I said, oh, when I make a blue journal, I'm going to use this. So here's my blue journal. Very excited to have this. It's actually somebody singing about feeling blue, but we don't see the rest of this song because it's just this little piece of it. And so I thought that color of the ink and the word blue just fit perfectly here. There's another little blue here. So that was fun. And it's also on this side. And then more of this beautiful script from another page in Silvia's kit. And she has this darling little image here, which I just made into a little cluster to put on that page. And then this is really special, this spread here. I had been hoarding this piece of embroidery that I had purchased at an antique shop a few years ago, and I just love this part at the bottom and how she has the perfect blue dress here and bonnet, and so I just thought she would go perfectly in this journal. So I finally parted with her, just cut her out in a little oval shape there, and put her in the middle spread. So that's really special. And here's another piece from that same embroidered linen that I put here. And then this is just a fun little assortment of scraps that I put together, and have the little pin there. So that's adding some texture and layering. And a fun journal card. This is a really gorgeously grungy card. One of my specialty items. I do sell these in my shop as well. Index cards that have been grungied up nicely. And beautiful page from Silvia's kit. And so is this, and so is this. Just embellished. This is beautiful vintage lace from Lavish Laces shop. And I will link her below too. I use a lot of her laces. This is some cheesecloth. And then we have some more of these fun little flashcards. Again, one in English, one in French. And they just have these little numbers too, which I think are so fun on both sides. So that I just have here in a little paper clip. Actually, let's pull that off and take a look inside. And this is the other side of this beautiful original French ephemera piece from 1930s, and it is a play. I have been putting a page of this beautiful play in each of my journals lately, especially obviously the neutral ones, but it fit here too, so I wanted to share with the new owner of this blue journal. And this is a scrappy notepad with just this beautiful blue French theme going on. So lots of fun little scraps of paper, a couple from the kit, a couple that are coffee dyed, a piece of printed French ledger, and some original vintage music page, some more of this beautiful French stencil design that I do, coffee dye, and just some pretty grungy, and then beautiful stamp from Sam Poole Designs. And the back with a little messy stitching here, and this pretty coffee dyed patterns, and that just nestles right in there. And that way the new owner can move it around, put it wherever they want. Some more coffee dyed paper. Here's another beautiful tag from using the image and some paper from Silvia's kit, and a little bit of that same beautiful applique that's on the front, and some gorgeous vintage laces from Lavish Laces. And this is a little bit of vintage French book page all on that lovely coffee dyed file folder. This is some hand dyed paper. I just thought the color looked so nice in here. I wanted to add that in, folded it up so you could use that to write. Nice grungy index card. And then here's the other side of that beautiful coffee dyed fabric. And I did add in a rusted pin, straight pin with some vintage lace. And here's the other side of that blue with the blue lace. This is the French and English dictionary. I think it's down here. So the actual word bleu, bleu, feminine, blue. So to be blue-eyed, bah, blue. Anyway, I just love that word. I thought that was so fun that I actually found the correct page with the word blue on it. I was very into this blue journal, so it was just a fun switch from the neutral ballerina journal I just finished. Here's another little tag that I made with a couple of beautiful colored lace and fabric at the top. And here's another one of those cute little polka dotted Kraft bags that I am selling in my shop right now, with some other bags that comes in an assortment. But I love this. Now this is one of the beautiful flowers that my mother painted for me. I sent her some book pages and I was so excited that she painted me a blue one. So I was really happy to put that in here. And I just printed that out and added it to the front of this bag with a little bit of the paper from Silvia's kit, some of the piano roll paper, vintage French book page, and that beautiful vintage lace from Lavish Laces. And that tucks right in here. Let's see if I can get that back in there. And this is, again, the scribble paper. And I put on the back of that a coffee and tea dyed heart-shaped, actually, let's see how we can see that. Yeah, heart-shaped doily. Just kind of fun there. And then I just tucked it in behind there on the back side. So we also have on this side a little pocket with this French music sheet that's been coffee dyed, and another little journaling card. This image is in Silvia's kit as well. A little bit of a curtain kind of effect there, and it's just pretty blue index card. Just love all the different shades of blue. And then we have the pattern paper that I love that you can see through. And then some vintage lace and more of that beautiful paper from Silvia's kit. A couple little items here, embossed paper and some embroidery. And then here we have a couple more of these fun vocabulary cards, English and French. And this is a little journaling card with some more blue lined paper. This is from a shop called HoneyRuthDesigns on Etsy, and I will also link her below. I love her lined papers. A little French book page here that has been coffee dyed, and a piece of printed French ephemera that has also been coffee and tea dyed. I just love this writing at the top, so I wanted that to peek out, and I think that looks so pretty there, layered up with these different colors. And then that image is from Silvia's kit, so those things all get layered in there with this beautiful blue lace tab. And that's the back cover with this wonderful image and beautiful blue flowers, and this just lovely. So hope you enjoyed going through this fun blue journal with me. I just had such a nice time making this journal. Give you the whole view, front, back, top, bottom, side. And we'll be listing this in my Etsy shop, and it will be available for sale. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care. See you soon.